Hey all, Grouchy Lenny here. Tonight I'm going to disassemble this American lock 1100. This is the first time I've ever gutted a lock, so it's probably gonna take me a little longer than you might expect, but we're gonna give it a try. What I want to do is I want to gut this lock. I have not had much success. Did I get that? I've not had much success with greenbelt locks. So what I want to do is progressively pin this. There we go. There's some Loctite on there, but I was expecting more resistance than that. I guess it's not all the way around. They didn't get a lot in there, but and here you can see it really is my first time disassembling a lock, as I am not doing a good job of it. Can't get the lock out, or can't get the key out rather. Key's not coming out. There we go. Okay, let's put the lock body over here. Got this piece. All right, that's the innards. We're going to shim this up to hopefully avoid a disaster. There's a lot of oil on this lock, so it's making it a little hard for me to shim it. I think it's the right size plug file over here. That C-clip off. Like I said, this is my first time disassembling a lock. We're going to make some mistakes. Hopefully the mistakes will be relatively minor in nature. I won't end up bricking this lock. is falling out. Okay. Not going as smoothly as this could have. There we go. We're going to figure out what pins those are. Those are all the pins. So here you go. You get to learn from my mistakes. Tell you what, we're going to shim this and get the cylinder out, and then I don't want to lose more pins here. And we'll figure that out. So let's get this core out. Get a good look at that. Internals here. So what we're going to have to do to figure these pins out, if I get the longer pins, down here, shorter pin here, longer pin there. Let's just confirm this. So we've had a bit of a key pin disaster, but I think we'll recover. Are you not entertained? But that's a learning point for the next time. I need to be very careful about the orientation of that cylinder. I think I might have gotten these reversed. Pretty sure I've got 2 and 3 reversed. Okay, so yeah, with the key in there, they should all be smoothly aligned. And now we can start. So that is pin 1. Pin 2. I'm putting these pins in order. Pin 3 in this micro pinning tray by 44 Delta, because what I'm going to do, pin 4, is I'm going to only partially repin this. So I need to keep these in order so that as time goes on and I feel more confident at picking this lock, I can go back and add pins. I'm just going to do pins 1 and 2 today, I believe. Maybe I'll do 1, 2, and 3. But I'm not going to do all 5. I'm only going to do a few of the pins to start with. And that'll give me an opportunity to work with this lock, get a better feel for the pin spacing, get a better feel for the picking order, and then I'll disassemble it again, add in another pin, work on it, get familiar, get a good feel for it, and then go back and add pins until I've got all the pins back in. Still haven't decided if I'm going to do 2 or 3 yet, but at any rate, let's get these security pins out. Because the other thing I want to do is, this is the first time I've ever disassembled a lock. So I want to get the hang of this. Shim out of there. What I'm going to do is just move this follower a little bit at a time. And there's security pin 1 is serrated. Let's get the spring out. This lock is very well lubricated, so it's getting a little slippery here. Pin 2. Oops. Also serrated. Spring out. Pin 3. Serrated. Hi, Lily. Oops. Now is a really bad time for you to jump up on the table. Pin 5 looks like a spool. Oops. Pin 4 was a spool, and pin 5 is also a spool. Now I think, trying to have a real steady hand here. I don't know if that's focused in. I don't have enough lighting up there to get a good look at these, but that's kind of what we're looking at here. Hey, Lily. So what I'll do, I'm going to go ahead and reassemble this. I'm just going to do 1 and 2. I don't have a lot of experience with serrated pins. If one of those was a spool pin, like 4 and 5R, I'd probably get 3 pins in, but Since it's not the case, since they're serrated, I think I'm going to go ahead and just learn to work with those as they are. So I'll put 2 in first. And 1. I think I've kept them the right side up. I think it won't matter on these. My understanding is on some higher level locks, the pins, the orientation will matter more, but these, they seem pretty identical, top to bottom. So we're just going to do 1 and 2. Key pin 1. And key pin 2. To confirm, let's get that key back in there. Yep. They're both flush. I'm going to have to shim this. Alright, now we get that C-clip back on here. Let's close this up so those don't get out of place. Not sure that C-clip's on fully. Can't get it to go on further though, so we'll see. Keys turning though. Wish I had a hammer or something to bang up the lock. Here's a lock that's not likely to scratch up very much. Alright, that seems a little better. And then this piece goes on. Mostly right. That piece goes in there. This piece goes in. Here. Yep, that works. All right. There we go. Looks like I was able to successfully gut and reassemble this with partial pinning. It's working fine. Actually, I left my picking tools in the other room, so I'm not going to do any picking on camera for you tonight, but I will in the future make another video. Don't worry, it will take me a while, I'm sure, to get the hang of this, even with the 2 pins. I'll be disassembling it to put the 3rd pin back in. Hopefully in a few days I'll kind of get a feel for this. And then I'll do a picking video once I get 3 or 4 pins back in here. But mostly I just wanted to capture my first gutting of any lock, and then especially the American 1100 series. Green belt's kind of like a big step, is my understanding, and it sure feels that way. Because I was, picking white, yellow, orange, kind of moving up through that relatively quickly, but I've struggled with every green belt lock that I've been messing with. I've got a few American 1100s, I've got a couple of Avis 7240s, and I've got an Ace Hardware 38mm solid brass. So those I've struggled with. I think this is kind of where the real I feel like the first few belts are where the basics are really kind of coming in. You really just getting the very basics of picking down, and I kind of feel like green belt is where you really start to develop the more fine-tuned finesse skills. So I think progressive pinning is going to be the best way for me to do that. I'm excited to take this next step in my lock sport journey. Anyway, thanks for joining me while I disassembled this mostly without incident. Again, I'll just learn from that lesson and be more careful the next time I gut this lock, or any lock. Be more conscious of the way that key's facing. So, and it's not like I haven't been warned. I watched various videos from a variety of very experienced lock sporters on how to gut, and yet I still managed to make a mistake that I'm pretty sure every single one of them warned us about. Anyway, you live, you learn, right? Keep on picking and grinning. Have a great night.